Alright, what's up everybody? This is Michael from Harbour Soccer Breaks. We are doing a full case of 24-25 Panini Prizm Premier League Hobby. This is a pick your team, pick your player full case, and this is case number 9 for us. You'll see the spots there on the left of your screen. We have, I think it's 5 spots that we need to do the serial filler for. They include Villa Others, Bournemouth, Ipswich, Oscar Bob, Rico Lewis, and Forest. I'll scroll down, and that is the full team list, down to Wolves with Stig. Alright, I'm going to bring the randomizer up now. We'll do a dice roll first to determine the number of spins, so you should see it on the screen now. We'll dice roll. Alright, we're going to go 6 times. 6 times on this randomizer. Bring up the randomizer. So in the serial filler we have Josh in the 1 spot, and John in the 10, and everyone in between. And we're going to go 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last spin, good luck, 6 times. 6. So we have Justin in the 1, Sean in the 2, Vincent in the 3, Mike in the 4, John in the 5, Sean in the 6, Josh in 7, Ben in 8, John in 9, and Mike in 10. I'll drop that down. And I will drop the team list and bring it across. And we're all set up. Happy days. Let me just bring up the chat again. All right. We're all good. Good luck. I don't know why I opened it this way, but empty box. My OCD is going to get me on these, so I'm going to flip them around. Alright, 12 boxes. Good luck. Alright, I'm going to move this out of the way. This is annoying me. And let's get started. Let's see. Just going to refresh the camera actually just to make sure there's no delay. Seems better. Straighten it. Alright, good luck. Emergent. of Arujo. And then we have a Hyper Matty Cash. Oops. Looks like we have an auto here. So we got Hermanson on a Hyper. Yes, it's our first auto. And it's Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba on an auto. First auto, nice. We had Drogba in this one. Let's have a look. Nice first auto to get. So many cards like backwards and constantly you got to flip it around. Let's have a look. Drop my list. All right, so Drogba was... Hey, cool. Let's see what... So Forest, Villarothers, Bournemouth, Ipswich, Bob and Lewis. Villarothers, Matty Cash, that's Serial, 57, 7 spot, Josh. And Bournemouth is 6 spot, which is Sean. All right. Drogba always comes out. For Brentford, Brian and Buemo on the fractal. And then we have Ruben Diaz. Gravenberch on the Kaleidoscopic. And then we have a silver of Bruno. A red of Rodri. 3 of 199. And then for Palace, Daniel Munoz. Rodri was City Others. That's Christopher. Nice. Liam Delap Talisman Silver. That is Cereals with Ipswich Town. 9 spot. That's John. And then we have an Ollie Watkins on the cracked dice. Looks like we've got a white here. Good luck. Good luck on the white. Who's it going to be? And it's Manuel Ugarte for Manchester United. That's 1 of 35. Ugarte in this one is Man United Others. That's Ali. I see it, Ali. On the Ugarte white Prizm. Ali was in here before. I'm not sure where he's gone. Then we have a Matty Cash Silver. That's also Cereals. 57. 7 spot. Josh. And our base. Next, we have a blue of Mikey Moore. And that is 103 of 299. And then the first of hopefully many Genesis. That's Christian Norgard for Brentford. That's Mike. Nice little Genesis action. And Mikey Moore on a blue, the rookie. 103 of 299. Spurs others in this one was John. Does that mean we have a mango if there's a Genesis? Matters on the throwback. And then we have Nicholas Jackson on a silver. Red of Luis Guilherme, 20 of 199. And then a mojo of Mark Guehi. West Ham was Sam. We've got 2 packs left in the first box. Center stage, Dominic Solanke. And then we have the orange hyper of Rasmus Højlund. That's Man United others, Ali. And last pack of the first box coming up. Good luck. Blue of Lloyd Kelly. Lloyd Kelly, 139 of 299. And a silver of Sasa Lukic. Newcastle in this one was John. That's it, John. And that's the first box. Wonder how many Genesis we're going to see in this box. Move this back a bit. Ooh, we've got a green to start. Good luck. We've got a green to start in this second box. Who's it going to be? Good luck on the green. And it is, that's a nice one. Pedro Neto for Chelsea. Chelsea others, that's Christian. 4 of 5. Very nice. And a Christopher Nkunku silver behind there. Nice hit. Hey, Ali. Yeah, that's a nice white. Congrats, Christian, on that one. That's a nice card. Beautiful card. If I miss any serials, let me know. I'll try my hardest to keep a, what do you call it, on it? Kai Havertz on Kaleidoscopic. And then we have a Hyper of Manuel Ugarte. We've got a red and an orange. Good luck. Our red is Mikel Antonio for West Ham. That is 26 of 199. And then for Everton, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That's not numbered. That's Sean. West Ham was Sammy. I see it, Sammy. What's happening with Mikel Antonio? What's his recovery like after that awful car accident he had? Is he gonna play next season? He's gonna be back. I don't know too much about it. I just know he was really badly injured. Talisman of Chris Wood. That's 17, 7 serial, Josh. And then Diogo Dalot for Man United Others. That's Ali. I haven't watched the highlights yet. He got a goal disallowed, didn't he? I read that. Mudryk on a throwback. And then we have a silver of Dewsbury Hall. Yeah, I'll watch the highlights tonight. I'm going to watch the highlights tonight. I might actually go watch the new Mission Impossible tonight. I think the wife wants to go watch it. We've got a blue coming up. The blue is Evan Ferguson for Brighton. That's 66 of 299. Brighton in this one was Dylan. And then for Everton, Cracked Ice of Tarkowski. When's the playoff final, Benny? Benny, when's the playoff final? Silver Kaleidoscopic of Bruno. It's nice. It's Mike. And then we have a checkerboard Jack Harrison. These are unnumbered. Next weekend. Yeah, okay. I'm going to try and tune in for it. Oh, we got a to 92 here. Good luck. It's Man United. Man United and Chelsea both getting a few cards here. It's Joshua Zirkzee. That one is 37 of 92. And behind there for Leicester City, we have the silver of El Canus. Move my base after this. I'm going to knock it over. I hope Sunderland win. 24th. That's my birthday. So glad Leeds didn't have to go through the playoffs. It would have been the worst birthday present if they lost in the playoff final. Laser of Timo Werner. Cole Palmer manga. Alright, Brent, I'll try. Oh, our next auto snuck up on me. It's Mark Albrighton. That's for the, what do you call it? The cereal fillers. I have no idea what cereal that is. Serge, if you're in here, let me know. Because it's by letters. I don't have the... I've got to check what the letter list is. And nice. Purple behind there of Erling Haaland. It's nice. Sun manga. Mate. Don't remind me. Don't remind me, Jacob. Do not remind me. L. Okay, let me have a look. Give me 1 sec. Oh, I can't. Two. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So 2 cereal, that's Sean. I've got 2 packs and then I'm going to move my base. Brilliance of Trent. For Palace, silver of Dean Henderson. And last pack. Got a blue. And the blue is Leslie Uguchukwu for Southampton, 263 of 299. And then we have a mojo of Lisandro Martinez behind there. That's box 2. Southampton, Jacob. How did Uguchukwu do this year, Jacob? Is he someone Leeds should look to? All right. I'm just going to move my base. All right, next box. It was average. Empty box. Okay. Good to know. So why did Chelsea want him? Leon Bailey, that's cereal fillers, I think. Pretty sure that's spot 2, Sean. And Lenny Yoro on the purple. Man United others doing very well to start here. We've got a blue. And the blue is Alphonse Areola, 143 of 299. And then a hyper of Kepa. That's cereals. 195, 5 spot. That's John. Yeah, that's it. Every 5 minutes. Was he on an 8-year contract at Chelsea as well? Enzo on a fireworks. And silver of Ollie Watkins. Alright, got a checkerboard in a red. Our red is for cereals, Marcus Tavernier. And that's 92 of 199, 2-spot, Sean. And then behind there we have for, I think that's Arsenal Others, Takehiro Tomiyasu. Yes, it is. That's John. Nice hit. So he's definitely going to be at Chelsea next year. How old is Esteval? That's nice. A throwback silver of William Saliba. And a checkerboard of Jens Kojuste. That's cereals. 286, 6-spot. Sean. These silver throwbacks are a tough hit. They're not an easy card to hit in this, let alone the numbered ones. They're one of my favorite cards in this year's Prizm, the throwback numbered. Is AP. Everyone's so funny. Neil Smith-Rowe for Fulham on a blue. That's 204 of 299. Fulham, Sean. And then we have Mo Salah on a laser. I was reading the other day, City looking at Wirtz, and there's one other player they were looking at. Florian Wirtz and one other. And Liverpool was looking at Frimpong and someone else. Can't remember who now. Brilliance of Nico Jackson and Garnacho on a silver. Center stage, João Gomez. And orange hyper of Declan Rice. Declan Rice spot was Tynan. And Wolves was Stig. And Kung Fu. Really? I wouldn't think that's someone Liverpool would go for, to be honest. Oh, that came out of nowhere. How about a gold? I didn't even notice that. Gold auto of Yap Stan. That's beautiful. As much as I dislike United, that is a nice card. 8 of 10 on the Yap Stan. Man, that spot is eating so far. Oops. Where are the one-touches? Congrats, Ali. Very nice hit. Nice start. 3 boxes in. Very good player. And Adama Traore. Adama. Oh, you can hear that, can you? That's just a blue cracked ice. Good luck on the blue cracked ice. And it's for Everton, Jordan Pickford. 71 of 75. And then we have a silver of João Pedro. It's not my dog. What's Jacob saying? No links here. Garnacho on the throwback. And Ugochukwu on a cracked ice. And last pack of the third box. Got a red. And the red is Costa Nedeljkovic for Villa. 5 of 199. That's Cyril, Aston Villa others. 5. That's John. And then another one to the Cyrils. Jacob Greaves on a silver. That's the 0 spot. 280. That's Mike. So the Cyrils getting a bit of action here. Little bit of action for the Cyrils. Box 4. What's going on here? I thought you two were friends. I thought you three were friends. What's happening here? Is it just joking or what? What's going on? Let's go. We've got another gold. This is turning out to be a very nice first half. Good luck. Good luck on a gold. Who's it going to be? And it's for Brighton. Jan Paul van Heck on a gold. Nice hit, Dylan. That's 8 of 10. And we have a silver Cole Palmer behind there. Beautiful card. Two golds and a green. I love gold. Love it. There's only one thing that beats gold in the hobby, or Prizm gold in the hobby. And that is Superfractor or Power Gold. in my opinion anyways. Cameron Archer on a fractal, and a laser of Ruben Diaz. Orange of Mikel Antonio. Checkerboard coming up here. First we have a center stage of Leaf Davis. That's 19, 9 spot. It's John. And then Nathan Collins for Brentford. On a checkerboard. Yeah, not much Liverpool to start. Not much Liverpool to start. A red of Will Hughes. Oop, nearly dropped it. 77 of 199. And then we have a Joe Willock on a, what are they, Mojos? Blue. Saliba on a blue. 179 of 299. And then Harry Winks. Saliba on a throwback. And Matthias Jensen on a silver. $37 in here. Appreciate everyone being in here. Don't forget to smash that like button. And sub if you're new. What do we have? What? They've given us 2 silvers. Oh, that could be the auto. First, we have a red of Cucurella. Then we have a silver Fireworks of Leon Bailey. No, it's not. That is 4 on the Villa Others cereal. That's Mike. And then that's nice. Miles Lewis Skelly, Silver Emergent. And an Iwobi cracked ice. That had way more packs in it than it should have. Nice Lewis Skelly on the Emergent. Silver. That was 4 in a cereal. And then Cucurella goes to Chelsea Others, which is Christian. That is 197 of 199. Alright, let's go. Kaleidoscopic of Mark Guehi. And Connor Bradley on the silver. First Liverpool. In 4 boxes. 3 packs left. Our next auto, it's Bart Verbruggen on a silver auto. 8 of 99, I should say, for Brighton. That's Dylan. Forgot about the auto. Is that the first time we've hit him? And then a purple Luxuriant Timber. Another emergent Miles Lewis Skelly, this time base, and then Johnny McGinn on a hyper, 61 for the serials. 61, Justin. There you go, Justin. 1 serial. And last pack, a box 4, and then I'll move my base. Looks like we got a blue coming up. And our blue is for Palace, Adam Warden. 195 of 299. And then a silver of Ilya Zabarny. That's 193, 3 on the serials. That's Vincent. And that does box 4, a third of the way. We'll move my base here again and we'll get into box 5. All right, let's go. Good luck. Nick Pope on the Kaleidoscopic and Malo Gusto on the Laser. A red of Andre Onana. 86 of 199. And then we have a Genesis of Oscar Bob. That's serials. Good luck on the Genesis. That's number 2 spot. That's Sean. Nice hit. Second Genesis of the case. Is this going to be the manga box? Let's see. And it was 86 of 199 on the Onana. Another one for Man United others. Xerxes on a throwback. And Jota on a hyper. Sean's doing very well in the serials. I think that's an auto. Got Onana on a laser. Alright, good luck. It's Semenyo. That's not a bad one. Semenyo on an auto. That's Bournemouth. That's Fillers. AS. S letter. Someone let me know what S is, please. For the... We'll double check them, but just let me know. I want to hit a Prismania. I really do. We haven't hit one from 8 cases, 9 cases. Really want to hit one. Brilliance of Dwight McNeil. And a silver of Andy Robertson. Nine is John. Nice hit on the auto, John. No manga yet. Rasmus Højlund on the fireworks. Mads Hermansen on a silver for Leicester. Blue. Cobby on a blue. Nice. Cobby is with Garnacho. That's Mike. 80 of 299. And then Maxence Lacroix. Maxence Lacroix. He's been very good this season for Crystal Palace. Him and Guehi have formed a nice partnership from memory. That's alright, I still want to hit one. Blue on a Cameron Archer. 172 of 299. And then we have a Cracked Ice Toby Collier. Southampton getting a few hits as well. Cheap AFL card. It's a silver. Silver Fractal of Strand Larson. And Josko Vardiol in a Cracked Ice. I think this is it. Yes, this is our manga. Good luck. Good luck on a manga here. Who's it going to be? It's Ollie Watkins on a manga. Have we hit this one before? Ollie Watkins on a manga. That's nice. First time I've seen him in hand. They're really nice. That's Mike. Is that the first time we've hit an Ollie Watkins? Or have we hit that one already? I can't remember, to be honest. Yeah, it was. Congrats, Mike. You can show that to everyone. You can show that to everyone at the restaurant, mate. If you still got me on the projector. And then we have a Brennan Johnson. Let's see if we can get a second. 106 of 199. And a Welbeck on a silver. Alright, 2 packs left in this box. If we get a second one, you never know. So we got our case hit auto. Butchered this pack. Emergent of John Duran and Beto on a Mojo. Have we hit that card? Have we hit that mango before? Oh, we've got another white as well. Nice box. Nice box. Good luck on the white. And it's for Tottenham. Nice little cuddle match there. 8 of 35. Destiny Udogie. Nice. Spurs others. I think that was John. Yes, it was. Nice hit, John. And then James Garner behind there. On a silver. Alright. Spox gets us halfway. Empty box. Yeah. It's a 92. Good luck. It's for the serial fillers again. Sinistera, 89 of 92. That's 9 serial, John. And a laser of Jacob Murphy. I like this parallel. Underrated parallel. I feel like because it's meant to be 92 start of the Premier League, I feel like they could have put little Premier League logos instead of that. Just put the Premier League Lion logo all the way around it. I feel like that would have been pretty cool. They did that. But hey, what do we know, eh? John's doing very well, and Sean's doing very well in the cereal. Alright, blue and an orange. Good luck. Blues for Leicester, Wilfred and Ndidi. 91 of 299. And then Brennan Johnson on a orange hyper. Sammy's living the dream. On the boat, fishing all the time. Kicking back, having a drink. Watching breaks. That's the life. Red of Matthias Cunha. And then for Southampton on a silver, Flynn Downs. How old's Flynn Downs, Jacob? He's still young, isn't he? You reckon he can become someone that is decent in the Premier League? Talisman of Nicholas Fulkrug and Hyper of Crescencio Somerville. This guy ruined his career. I know it's only been a season, but he ruined his career going to West Ham from Leeds. Oh, our next auto snuck up on me. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, KDB spot. That's John. And then Cucurella on a checkerboard. Sorry, I didn't even see that one. He'd choose the CR7 spot, but CR7's not in it, so. Emergent of Jisoo Kim and Gabrielle on a silver. Yep, no sleeves. Nearly went to sit back on the chair and I would have gone for his sixer. Nice first half. Maybe we can see some more quality in the second half. McAllister on a silver center stage. And El Canus on a mojo. Mo Salah on a brilliance. And Lissandro Martinez on a silver. Alright, we've got a blue cracked ice here. Good luck. And it's for Bournemouth. Kepa. That's Serials. 30 of 75. Mike. And then we have Taiwo Awonyi on a cracked ice. Benny, it's literally every number but you. Need to get you something from the cereal. I haven't seen one yet, Ty. If I do, I'll let you know. We've got a purple. Fireworks of Leon Bailey. That's number 4. Which is Mike. And then Justin Clivert. That's 0. That's Mike again. What spots do you have? You've got Soberslike, Gravenberch. Okay, so you've got 2 players. Ooh, we've got another white. Good luck. Good luck on the white. This is the 3rd white of the case. And it's for Chelsea. Reece James. 23 of 35. Silver Danny Welbeck. Reece James. That's Chelsea others. Christian. Christian's having a very nice break. Danny Welbeck. And last pack. Oh yeah, 1 use filler. That's the first one I've missed. All break. Savinho, and then we've got a purple here. Ben Johnson, that's filler. 278. Finally, Benny says. Something. $278. And that gets us halfway. A 1 year was 3 spots. That's Vincent. Alright, that gets us halfway. Let me move this base again. And we will... This is not good for your posture. Alright, let's go. Second half. I feel like that took forever. Surge flies through it. T-box. Still should have a case hit auto. And a snake skin. Nick Pope. And Matthias Fernandez. Red in the checkerboard. Red is Rodri, 86 of 199. And then we also have a checkerboard of Rodri. Rodri, Man City others, Christopher. That's it. Where's the 101 at? I don't think the color blasts are. I think they're just random. Emergent of Yuri, oh no, sorry, Yehor Yarmouk. And then Gravenberch on a hyper. Got our next auto here. Good luck. There's Rowie on a laser. Alright, good luck. And there he is. Case hit, I'm pretty sure. Thierry Henry. Club Legends autograph. Pretty sure that was Lowe. Yes, it was. Congrats, Lowe. It's all on sticker as well. He signed that really nicely. Congrats, Lowe. Very nice. Still no Ibra. And still no no Bex on case hits. Which is interesting. Last year you were getting so many Ibrahimovic. Alright, we should see a snake skin. Rodrigo Muniz and Matthias Fernandez on a silver. Should see a snake skin in this box as well. KDB on a brilliance. And a silver of Anthony. Yeah, there's a purple and the silver, and probably a base, I would think. It's a blue and a cracked ice. Blue is Noni Madueke, and that is 182 of 299. And then behind there we have a Semenyo, which is 194, 4-spot. That's Mike. On the cereal. Nice. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Still got 5 boxes. Alright, another blue. Casey McAteer for Leicester, 284 of 299. Then we have an Anthony Robinson silver for Fulham. And then a Morgan Rogers on a hyper for Mike with that combo spot. Leicester with Sean. Here's our snake skin. We've got a purple coming up for Newcastle, Fabian Schär. Newcastle, I think, was John in this one. Talisman silver of Abdoulaye Doucouré and a Dwight McNeil. Everton's gotten a few stuff tonight. Everton was also shown. 2 packs left in this box. Blue cracked ice. So our snake skin should be in the next pack. On the blue cracked ice, it's Mikel Damsgaard, 69 of 75. And then we have a Declan Rice on a silver. Brentford. Mike. Mike's got a few spots in this. Nice pack. Is this our snake skin? Yes, it is. Alright, good luck on the snake skin. Let's see a big name here. Good luck. Looks like we're this way. And it's for Crystal Palace, Jefferson Lerma. Nice. Nice hit. It's Sean. And then behind there we have a red of Jamie Vardy, 160 of 199. And then also a silver of Antoine Semenyo, 194. That's Mike. All right. Next box. Yeah, they are. Box. Right, let's go. Good luck. Oh, that's the 25, isn't it? 18 of 25. Everton. Nikolenko. And then we have an Akanji, Everton, Sean. Sean's doing well. Sean's getting lots of hits. Yes, box 8. Blue coming up. That's nice. Heung-min Son on the blue. 273 of 299. And a Joelinton on a silver. Hobby on a fractal. Timo Werner on a hyper. Pickford on a throwback. And Raymond Sosa on a laser. That's cereals. 262, that's Sean. I want to see another gold or green. Another gold or green. Auto coming up. This is our first horizontal auto. Go this way. Good luck. That's nice. Liam Delap on a penmanship signatures. That is Serial D. Spot 4. Mike. Nice hit on the Delap. Has anyone checked what his Chrome rookies from a few years ago are going for? Have they like sort of shot up in price? Or are they still pretty cheap to buy? I mean like low numbered stuff. Red of Mark Flecken. 14 of 199. And then we have a Chris Wood Serial 256. Sean. Brentford was Mike. Fireworks of Bruno Grimares and then a Pickford Silver. A silver throwback of Pedro Neto and a kaleidoscopic and Kulusevski silver. Kaleidoscopic was Morgan Rogers. I want to hit one of these in a black, green, or gold. That's what I want to hit. Red of Eze. That's 140 of 199. Another silver. Morgan Gibbs White and a Rodri. Morgan Gibbs White, I should say, is Serial. 17, 7 spot. That's Josh. These are nice. out of top loads. Hey Loe, hope you're well. Loe, have you been watching? Blue cracked ice. Blue cracked ice. For Bournemouth, Alex Scott. 68 of 75. 8 spot. That's Benny. And Alexander Isak. Nice. Nice. We hit you a... Henri. We hit you the Henri auto. Not sure if you saw. Center stage of Luis Sinistera. It's 12 on the serial, Sean. And Rodri. And Rodri has come out in like every Prizm variant. Mojo, Silver, Cracked Ice. And last pack of this box, it's Jesper Lindstrom. And that does box 8. Box 9 next. Base moving over before it falls over. All right. Four left. Ah, nice. Awesome. Silver of Matters. Kai Havertz on a cracked ice. Jota on a Talisman. And Damsgaard on a Mojo. Yeah, it's all like perfect in the sticker. I've got a blue and a purple here. Our blue is Harvey Elliott. Jota Harvey Elliott spot, 180 of 299. And we have a nice Matheus Cunha purple. Jota Harvey Elliott was John, and Wolves was Stig. Liz went to bed, I think. Leif Davis on a rookie red. That's 110 of 199. 10 spot on a serial Mike. And then Kai Havertz on a Mojo. Havertz is Arsenal Others, isn't it? Yes, that spot's hit a bit as well. Pickford on a fractal. 8 Nuri on a silver. That Yap stam's so nice. Alright, next auto. Good luck. And it's Lewis Dunk for Brighton. Lewis Dunk. And there's Somerville Laser behind there. Lewis Dunk for Brighton. I think that's Dylan. Yes, it is. Pedro Neto on a throwback. Joe Willock on a silver. Who's the early game tonight? Is it Everton? I think I saw Everton's the early game. Wout Faes. 115 and 199. Arguably the worst defender in the Premier League. And Abdul Fatawu, in my opinion. Didn't have a very good season. 115 of 199. Thought that was an auto, but looks like it's just an insert. Yes, it is. It's Jacob's mate, Adam Armstrong. And then we've got Amari Hutchinson, 277, 7 spot. It's Josh on the serial. Serial, there's been heaps tonight. Hinshelwood on an emergent. Then we have an Anthony Gordon. Nice little colour match there on the checkerboard. Black and white. For Newcastle. For the Geordies. Who had Newcastle? John? $9 p.m. Nice. And what's who's playing that 9 p.m. game? To 92. That's nice. KDB to 92. That's 48 of 92. Then we have a Jeremy Doku on a silver. Who's the early kickoff tonight? KDB in this one was with Bernardo. That's John. I know John's got a few spots, but he's gotten a few cards. Oh yeah, Everton Southampton. And last pack. Oh, that's the first red crack dice we've seen. Manuel Ugarte, 15 of 49. And McAteer on a silver. Man United others, Ali. So there's no 9 o'clock game tonight. I swear there was. All right. 3 left. So Vincent, is there one tonight or no? I'm confused now. Oh, we got another white. Good luck. Got another white. Good luck. And it's for the Wolves. It's Totti. 4 of 35. Nice. Matheus Fernandez on a silver. Oh, that's right. FA Cup final, of course. Of course. Well, you know what? That works out well for me because I'm going to go to the movies and see the new Mission Impossible. Blue cracked ice. Good luck. Oscar Bob on a blue cracked ice. That is cereals. 7 of 75. 7 spot. Josh and Zinchenko for Arsenal others. The Gunners. Nice hit, Josh, on the Oscar Bob. Ian Matson. That's number 4 on the serial. Mike. And Morgan Rogers. It's been quiet for low colour since that first half. I want to see another gold. Purple. Here. Emergent Levi Colwill. And then we have an Eric Da Silva Moreira. That is cereals again. 3 spot. Vincent. For Forest. Come on. Where's the gold? Where's the green? Pretty cheap to buy baseball in Australia. Like cards and stuff. 157 of 199. Jorginho. And we've got a Kepa here, which is cereal. 195. 5 spot. That's John. What's the market like in Australia? Like if you go on Australian eBay, can you get cards like for pretty cheap prices in baseball? Alright, let's go. Checkerboard. Our next auto, I completely missed it. 1 Sebastian Veron. Veron. Man United others. Ali. Ali has had a very good break. And then a Jack Grealish checkerboard. That is City others. Christopher. Come on, where's the gold? Center stage, Paqueta. And then Damsgaard on a silver. Want more gold. Green. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's still... Like... To be fair, some of the shows we've done, we always, every show, get someone asking if we have baseball boxes for sale. For Chelsea, Malo Gusto, 263 of 299. And an Ollie Watkins on an orange hyper. It's always that and F1. So there's a collector base, there's a fan base here. It's obviously not as big. I think NBA's the biggest, like in terms of sports. I think soccer's, I mean, NBA's the biggest, but soccer is, yeah, it's... I'm not sure how far behind it is, but I feel like it's always had growth in collector base. Mark Guehi on a throwback and Areola on a silver. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Do you think NFL has a bigger collector base than soccer in Australia? Bro, I saw a quad auto of Djokovic, Alcaraz, Sabalenka, and one other player. I love tennis, so I would love to break that. James Garner to 299, and Jorginho Rutter, checkerboard. I can see if we can get some. I can get some graphite. That's what I was thinking. Not graphite. Royalty, the new one, Royalty. Yeah, I saw a quad auto. It was Royalty. Sorry, I saw a quad auto of Djokovic because they got him to. Topps has got his signature now. He's done some signing for him. He was yeah. Bart Verbruggen on a purple. It was Djokovic, Alcaraz, Sabalenka, who's an amazing player. And I think it's Sabalenka. Now I'm getting confused. And someone else. Oh, we've got an orange insert here. Good luck. Good luck on the orange insert. Who's it going to be? And it's a kaleidoscopic of João Pedro. Brighton's done well tonight. 20 of 25 on the João Pedro. Dylan, congrats. I'm very well. And then a Matheus Fernandez. You asking for a mate, Justin? Alright, we'll go this side. Second last box. Good luck. Can we see a 101 box? Actually, before I do that, I'm going to move my base. Even Serge is moaning in the chat now. All right. Bergvall and an emergent. And Jesper Lindström. Two, including this one. So one more after this. Got it to 92. Good luck. And it's Totti for Wolves. 35 of 92. And then we have a silver of Sinistera. 189, 9 on a serial, which is John. Appreciate everyone being in here. Appreciate everyone smashing that like button and subbing if you're new. Cunha on a talisman, and Matt's Weaver on a cracked ice. This is the last of the Prizm hobby we have on hand. We do have another case of choice that will go up later in the week, most likely. And I think we're going to have... I knew it was there. Jan Bednarek. Thought it was an auto. For Southampton. There you go, Jacob. Bednarek. And then Pedro Lima. Keep everyone posted on Chrome. I think we're going to start dropping it tomorrow night. Kai Havertz on a brilliant. And Brennan Johnson on a silver. Blue of Lewis Hall. 83 of 299. And then Tommy Doyle on a laser. Yeah, since that first 4 boxes, we have had a couple to 35 and then 2 to 25, including an insert. But I want to see more gold, more green. Odegaard on a fireworks and Morgan Rogers on a cracked ice. Surely we can get another low-coloured hit. Quenda, everyone's chasing him, eh? Everyone's chasing that Quenda. Why is he so hyped? Harvey Elliott on a blue. Oop, nearly dropped it. 170 of 299. And we have a Suller on a Hyper. I haven't seen one Sir Alex Ferguson auto yet. Marks of Excellence. Actually, I haven't seen many Marks of Excellence at all. Has anyone seen one? I feel like last year there was a lot more in the product compared to this year. I haven't seen, yeah, one Sir Alex Ferguson auto. And I haven't even seen a Marks of Excellence. Silver on an Eze. And Tavernier, man, Bournemouth's done well. 191, Justin. I know it's been serial, but if you had that as a full spot, I feel like it's done pretty well. Yeah, me neither. Oh, he signed for Chelsea, did he? Who hasn't signed for Chelsea? I didn't realise he signed. Oh, we got another Purple Mojo to 25. Good luck. And it's Rico Lewis. Serials. Good luck. And it is 18 of 25. Benny. Nice. And a silver Declan Rice. Nice hit, Benny. Nice short print there on Rico Lewis through the serials. And 2 packs left. And box 11. Benny's doing really well in the serials. Jolinton, Kaleidoscopic, and Zabani on a Mojo. 193, 3 spot. That's Vincent. And last pack. We got a red and a purple. Good luck. Our purple is, red, sorry, is Dama Traore. 177 of 199. And then we have a Leon Bailey on a purple. That's also serials. 67. 7 spot is Josh. I feel like the serials have been pretty spread. Maybe except number 1. And I think Vincent's had a few, but not as many. But I think the rest of you guys have had a bit. Alright. Last box. I don't know, the case started off really. We've had a lot of whites, a lot of to 25. 2 Genesis, Snakeskin, 1 gold. 1 gold auto, 1 gold base, green. Obviously got the Henri and the manga. Been an okay case. I don't know, pretty good, I guess. I don't know. Savinho on an emergent. And Matthias de Ligt on a hyper. Yeah, I haven't seen a Marks of Excellence either. Sean, you would have seen one. You see everything. You would have seen one. You see a lot on what people pull. Brilliance of Doku and Bogard on a serial. 65, that's John. Yeah, I saw that as well. Oh, it's another Genesis. I got excited for a second. Alright, we got another Genesis. Not bad. Blue first, which is Evan Nilsson for Bournemouth. That is 50 of 299. 0 spot. That's Mike. And then our Genesis is, nice, Yankuba Minte. Yankuba Minte. On the Genesis. So that's 3 Genesis. In this case, it's not 9, but still pretty good. We've got our auto here. First we have a Xerxes on an orange hyper. I'm going to flip this around the back there. And it looks like it's just a base. Ah, that's not too bad. Michael Owen. Just a base, but it's a Michael Owen. Someone different. Liverpool others. I think that's Dean. Oh. Nice hit, Dean. Hey, Nico. Hope you're well. Yeah, we will. We will. I think we're going to do half case, 6 box breaks. Probably end of next week. Most likely. Rodri. But yeah, we'll definitely have some. And Tomiyasu. I think we're going to do half cases. Select had a massive price increase this year. Yeah, wholesale price went up a fair bit. Declan Rice on a red. I've got something for Tynan. I'm happy. 40 of 199. And then Ismail Assar on a hyper. Yeah, Select's not cheap. Honeycomb parallel. Oh, that's right. What will they think of next? Honeycomb parallel. Cole Palmer on a fractal. And Joe Willock on a silver. Why watch that when you can watch Harbour Soccer Breaks? Right? Max? It's alright. Oh, there's another Declan Rice. Silver on the center stage. And there he is. We hit him. Ethan Wanyeri on a purple. Nice hit on the Wanyeri. Thanks, Chun. Cheers. Appreciate it. Next, Jose Sarr for Wolves. 89 of 199. And then Jose Sarr on a cracked dice. Chun, how was I meant to know when you had your different username? If you had it as Harry Cesar Magdini, I would have known. All right, 3 packs left. Good luck. Phillips on a throwback. Andre on a hyper. Oh, yes. Let's go. We got another green. I knew there was going to be another short printed card in this. All right, good luck. Come on. Big name here. Good luck. Who is it? And it's, you are kidding me. For Chelsea, others again. 2 greens. Levi Colwill. That is insane for that spot. 1 of 5. Christian, you've absolutely smashed it. I know, Chun. I know you're just playing. That's insane. Nice case. 2 greens, 2 golds. Henri. 3 to 25. You know what? I can put these at the back here. Silver. And last pack. Hobby's the best. What is that? We have a second manga. What were they? What is this? The last 2 packs of the break, a green and another manga. I thought it was a Color Blast. Hot hands, Mike. Alright, good luck. 2 manga case. This one looks new. I don't think we've hit this one before. Who is it? It's Joshua Xerxes. As if that spot couldn't hit a little bit more. Manchester United others. Congrats, Ali. Nice hit. I'm out of... I think we're out of one touches. Yeah, we've got more coming in. I think they're arriving Monday, Tuesday. I'll just top load it. He's doing the you know what he's doing? He's doing the Cactus Jack. The Cactus Jack celebration. Nice case. Everything came in twos in this case. And then to finish off the hits, we have a Jacob Greaves. Yeah, bang, bang. For the filler, that's 181 for Justin. Albert base. Silver of Tiago. And that was the case. That was fun. Had a lot of fun ripping that. All right. Let me move this base. And we'll get into the recap. Good case. Very nice case. All right, let's do it. I'm not going to read through them because we'll be here all night, but I'll just flick through them quickly. Ranieri for Serge. There was a lot for Serial. Bournemouth came out heaps. Christian, I think, is in the States. He's probably asleep. When he wakes up and sees that, he'll be a happy chap. Ugarte, that was our only red laser. KDB to 92. That was nice. Alex Scott. I think Benny hit that. Couple silver Prizm flashbacks. All good, John. Thank you. Appreciate you entering. Yeah, Bournemouth. I know when I sort this and pack it, the stack for Bournemouth is going to be massive. And then I'll obviously split it into each serial. I can just tell. Lewis Skelly, silver. Haaland on a purple. Was that our first case with 2 mangas? I feel like that was our first 2 manga case. We actually might have had another one. Another one for Bournemouth. Yeah, Justin, we hit a second. Watch the recap. I'm just about to do the best cards of the recap, and I'll let you know. Right, we had an Owen, Bednarak, one Sebastian Veron, Lewis Dunk, nice Liam Delap there, I should say, Bernardo Silva, Semenyo, Bart Verbruggen, silver to 99, and a Mark Albrighton. We had, I think it was 4 whites. 4 whites, pretty good. We had Reece James, Destiny Udogie, Ugarte, and Totti. Our sort of other short prints, and to 25s, we had Oscar Bob on a Genesis, Christian Norgard, Yankuba Minte. To 25, we had Rico Lewis, orange insert 25 with João Pedro and Mikolenko to 25. And our case hit snakeskin was Jefferson Lerma. Our case, well, first we had Club Legends of Drogba. We had 2 Club Legends in this case. Drogba was first. Then our case hit was Thierry Henry. That was nice. We also had a gold Prizm of Jan-Paul van Heck. I mean, pretty cool. I'll do the mangas first because, Justin, we had 2. We had Ollie Watkins. Last pack of the break had a Joshua Zirkzee. Very nice on those 2. Super happy we could get 2 mangas. Probably our nicest auto of the case, I would think, was the gold of Yap Stam. That one was 8 of 10. And that Chelsea Others spot just crushed it. We had Levi Colwill, 1 of 5 on a green. And Pedro Neto, 4 of 5. Also on a green for the same spot. And that was the break. Case break number 9 of 24-25 Prizm Premier League Hobby.